Hello guys, good day. Once again, it's 3 minutes daily. Wherever you are, this is Noah on behalf of the eBitcoinics TV. And today, as I mentioned earlier, what we are going to discuss or talk about is some of the the 10 most amazing adventures on Bitcoin you need to know. Some of the amazing Bitcoin adventures you need to know. And number one, see, the total number of Bitcoins that would ever be in circulation is 21 million Bitcoins. There cannot be more than that. There cannot be less than that. And this would happen till the year 2140 before the total number of Bitcoins would ever be produced. And guess what? There are guys or individuals or companies or entities that are earning free Bitcoins every 10 minutes. Yes, free Bitcoins every 10 minutes. And they are called miners. You can also be one as well. Number two, you see, that there is $9 million, or let me say over $9 million worth of Bitcoin relying in trash. What happened? Somebody's hard drive that contains 7,500 Bitcoin. Today's worth is over $54 million. This guy, he lost the hard drive. Today, he's not been able to find the hard drive. He went to the rubbish site and his 4 feet kind of down. There was no way he could ever see this hard drive. This money is gone. Today's value, $54 million. That is over 7,500 Bitcoins. Number three, there is a guy, actually, he used, I don't know, he was just doing a thesis, and Norwegian, and he was just doing a thesis on Bitcoin. That was early in 2009. So he just, something like a pocket change, $27. He bought some Bitcoins, forget about these Bitcoins. And in the year 2010, 2012, 2013, this guy became a millionaire. With $27, he had over 5,000 Bitcoin. And as at the time he got to know that his Bitcoins was worth something, he has already made $886,000 US. And guys, this is amazing. Somebody that just passed in the system and became a millionaire. This is a very crazy adventure. Number four, the first person to accept Bitcoin as a salary, that was in 2013, was actually a police chief. His name was Tony Vaughn. Now, this guy said, hey, I am ready, pay me in Bitcoin. And that was the first ever Bitcoin payment that was done in the form of a salary somewhere in the country, the United States. Number five, there is a university called Massachusetts, that is the MIT. They have a club called the Bitcoin Mania. And in 2014, they shared 100 watts of Bitcoin to every undergraduate student in MIT as at that time. And today, those that kept their Bitcoins in the club and did not sell it, you can realize, of course, they have made some interesting amount of money. And then number six, you can take a degree course, an MBA on Bitcoin. It's not just about going to school to read computer science or going to school to read nursing or whatever course you can read. See, now you can take a course on Bitcoin, a degree course, a master course, and also an MBA course, whatever it is that you can call it, on Bitcoin. And guys, this is very amazing. I think today we are going to do more than 3 minutes because these facts, I want to give you 10 facts before I go offline. Now, see, number seven, one thing you also need to know is, number six, one thing you also need to know is that experts are predicting the price of one Bitcoin, just the price of one Bitcoin in the future, to be worth 1 million US. How is this going to happen? I don't know, you don't know, but experts are actually predicting one Bitcoin is going to sell for 1 million US. And they are also saying by the year 2020, the price of one Bitcoin is going to be over 100,000 US. Is this true? I don't know, unless maybe you tell me, unless probably it happens that day when we are all around. Now, number seven, amazing fact you need to know is also the blockchain technology needs to rely on no human being. It is working 24/7 a day, 7 days a week, 365 days in a year, and it does not need to rely on anybody. It is an autonomous system that keeps on running on its own. That is one thing amazing about blockchain. And whatever data or information enters the blockchain cannot be altered, cannot be changed. You can't do anything about that. Now, number eight, last but not the least, some of the countries you can use Bitcoin for your everyday activities, your everyday life. Guys, listen, it includes number one, Germany, the US, UK, Singapore, we have Japan, we have Hong Kong, we have Poland, we have Sweden, we have South Africa, and many, many, many more. So Bitcoin is not just a commodity right now. People are depending on Bitcoin for their everyday activity, and that is amazing. Now, number 10 on my list, and the last, of course, today I've spent more than 3 minutes. You need to forgive me, but this adventure is very necessary. You need to know about this fact. And then number 10 is that a report is also saying that by 2020, more than 30% of the world's electricity consumption is going to be spent in explaining Bitcoin. What does this mean? It means the education we are doing, the awareness of Bitcoin is going to increase in the year 2020, and the world's 30% of energy or electricity consumption is going to be used in explaining Bitcoin. What does it mean? Every day people are downloading data, searching for fields on Google. What is Bitcoin? Visiting the site of eBitcoinics.com to read more, because every day people are getting to know about Bitcoin. That is number 10 on my list for you. Thank you for watching. And the last and amazing one I would also want to tip before I leave is that in Africa, you can buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin on eBitcoinics.com, whether you are in Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, anywhere in Africa. eBitcoinics simplifies that for you. Thank you, guys. I've spent more than 3 minutes today. Forgive me, because this adventure is so amazing. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, tv.eBitcoinics.com. Follow us on Facebook, eBitcoinics, Twitter, eBitcoinics. And then I will see you tomorrow, God willing.